Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about why YouTube ads are actually or can be more superior than Facebook ads. Again, we're here with John Crestani, master marketer, performance marketer, affiliate marketer. So John, I mean, we were talking about this a little earlier. Yeah. Why are some people going to YouTube instead of Facebook ads? Everyone talks about Facebook ads all the time.
Dude, Facebook, if you guys are considering Facebook ads, well, YouTube ads are just the place to be. I'll name a couple of reasons. One, the trustability factor that you get from being on video in front of people, showing your product or your service or your company or yourself, it just goes through the roof. You know, I even found that people who are buyers from Facebook versus YouTube, they're just much more stoked. They're much more excited about your product and everything if they engage with you on YouTube. And I feel it's such a better chance. You know, I'm a personal, you know, I do a lot of online coaching and teaching, and the ability for me to transfer my personality and my, you know, whatever, it goes a lot farther on YouTube. Also, it's way cheaper. So we're seeing about, for a good conversion on our website, you know, not the lead ads on Facebook, we're seeing, you know, like, it's like $8 on Facebook versus $3 on YouTube.
This is for like an email, for example.
This is, yeah. So this is to an opt-in, for an email, name an email. Facebook is a little crazy in terms of, I think they just change things up every single week. So
do you think it's also because like the news feed, there's so much limited inventory that you're competing with the regular other ads too?
It's expensive and it's saturated too. I think Facebook is so saturated. It doesn't really matter what product you're selling. There's 50 other people selling a similar product, and I think just people are getting more, you know, more blindness to it, and you know, and like if you try to be too clickbaity, or if you try to be too, you know, if you try to pump people up about your product too much, Facebook doesn't like you pumping people up about your product. So Facebook doesn't allow you to be as much of a marketer as I feel like, you know, is our job. So they really have, and they just changing their policies every week. It's, I find YouTube to be far superior in reaching people, and I love it, so.
Final question to this. I mean, when you're running ads for YouTube, are you spending like, you know, we've had Ezra Firestone on the podcast before. He spends 80% on branding, 20% on conversion. Are you spending most of your budget towards conversion, or what are you doing?
Oh, that's a great question. This is something I've actually learned about very recently, and this is something, if you are not doing, highly suggest you start doing. First off, all of my budget is pure direct response, okay? Pure direct response. Right now, what I just started doing actually last week is spend some budget on remarketing to your current audience. You want your current audience, you know, if, you know, in my case, I have 60,000 subscribers. Generally speaking, as a YouTuber, your retention videos, your average video for your community videos or retention videos, are gonna reach, I don't know, 10% of your audience, you know, 5 to 10%. Remarket those to everyone. You wanna keep your subscribers engaged as much as possible, because your subscribers will buy anything you put out. Keep them engaged. So I'd set aside a little bit of the budget to remarket.
With the same video?
To remarket your retention videos or whatever you're doing. Just, it doesn't need to be your ad. You know, I have an ad that's built to move people through my funnel, but I'm also starting to spend, let's say 20% of my budget on remarketing just my vlogs or just my daily stuff to
just new stuff you're putting out too.
Exactly, and it's really cheap. I mean, you're thinking, you know, you're talking like 1-2 cents a view. It's like cheap as heck.
Really cheap.
And that keeps your engagement high. Your subscribers are gonna get your watch time up. They're gonna watch your current videos, and it's just gonna really help grow your channel. That helps channel growth. That helps the algorithm and all that stuff.
Fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you're actually going to do about this, what actions you're going to take. Make sure you hit subscribe, and make sure you subscribe to John Crestani's channel as well. Catch you in the next video.